The highlight of my rugby career was when I played my 101st game here at Newlands. Ran out with my 2 daughters who's outside there. My wife was still pregnant at that stage with my son. So the little fatty is not here today, he's staying at home. I think he's going to be a prop. And you know, I ran out with them, played Australia, scored 2 tries, won the game. I was able to play with the kids on the Newlands turf after the game, and that was just such a surreal moment. It was you know, everything that I love, my family, the place where I basically grew up and loved playing rugby. Springbok jersey, a win, scoring tries. It was, you know, it sort of just brought everything together. And that was my last test at Newlands. Yeah, so I suppose I ended it on a high there. I started my test career number 13 with an injury, and I finished at number 13 with an injury. So yeah, but I remember driving. I first of all remember Rudolph Straley, you know, telling me that I was going to start that game, and then remember driving on the team bus to the game. It was like a 9, you know, they play late in France, like a 9 o'clock game, and I was thinking, you know, you go through everything. You go through your schooling, career, your everything, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was a Springbok. And even back then, if you told me I was going to play 109 games for South Africa and I was going to be captain of South Africa, I would have told you, you're on drugs. So you know, I'm looking back now, and I'm just so fortunate. I'm such a happy man, and I've had, like I said, unbelievable people in my life. You know, I got a call from John Gainsford earlier before my flight here to Cape Town. You know, who also had a huge impact on my career, and met him at a very young age. And you know, he's very sick. He's very sick at the moment, and for a legend like that to take the time just to phone me and say, you know, I must keep my chin up and well done and that type of thing. I think that's what makes rugby so special. You know, the messages that I've got from so many guys that I've played against for years and years and years, and to get I suppose that recognition from them, and all saying the same. You know, we fought it hard on the field, but looking forward to a drink one day out of the game and talk about the memories that we made on the rugby field. So that captures what rugby means and what rugby is about, and that's why it's such a beautiful and such a special game. It's a much tighter competition. The second tier teams are much better, and you know, we got to know that very, very quickly, and I think it's so tight at the moment. It's very difficult to say who's the leading team. I think Australia's looking really good. You know, they're playing a very composed game. They're playing, you know, they're winning games, and I suppose by the end of this weekend we'll have a better idea as to how good they really are. But all the games are tight. You know, Argentina, I think, is a vastly improved team, and they're looking good. Obviously, New Zealand, you know, being able to take all that pressure in that first half of that game, and then still being able to win it, you know, it shows the quality of the team. Ireland sort of silently going about their work and being there and thereabouts. England, Wales, you know, they're really, France is suddenly, you know, it's a World Cup, and then the Frenchies wake up and they play good rugby, winning rugby. Yeah, I think, you know, Japan was really tough for us, that loss, but it might just have been the kick up the butt we needed, and it's a different team. It's a different Springbok team now, and yeah, I'm very looking forward to go back there and support the guys.